Hey everyone, welcome back to Tyranny. I'm Remy Penny and let's get started. So we just left off with what is sort of like a tutorial thing here, I'm guessing. So I paused it and we've talked to Mr. Stone Shield, who wouldn't let us heal him, even though it says he's uninjured, so I guess he's fine. And so let's see what else we're gonna do in my quest to be a good person in the game called Tyranny. Let's see. Shiny. Waking death. A mushroom. A mushroom. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Several skulls bleached by the sun and picked clean by carrion birds. You went away. Are spiked on a roughly hewn... I hear you screaming. It is the only hair... Whatever. Okay. I can't read fast enough. Okay. Yeah! Oh boy. Oh!
Try and catch me, worm.
Okay, so some of it is voice acted. Good. I don't have to do every character. A young Scarlet Fury weaves around the Vendrian Guard attackers, avoiding their weapons with fluid grace. She nods to acknowledge you. Alright, Scarlet Chorus. Okay, so these are the thugs, everyone else. Okay. A breathless enemy soldier passes a glance to her countrymen. This one's crazy. Too much lead in her water. We should cut our losses and turn back. Ooh. Vendrian Guard.
Ha! Fate Finder. Here at last. Care to join me in putting these cowards out of their misery?
I mean, the Mohawk is like really convincing to me. Okay. Marion, she's gonna... That depends. Who are you?
Are you serious? I came to escort you to camp when... Damn it! Kill first, questions later.
Is she gonna be a dick about this? I want to be a dick about this. You look like you're handling yourself well enough. Sounds like you could use my help. I feel like I'm gonna have to help her eventually, so sure.
I'm no water lily, but I'd welcome an extra blade.
I've gained fear with Is she afraid of me? For the realm of Apex, charge! The Vendrian Guard level their weapons and advance.
To battle!
Okay.
Got them in my sights. Right.
Zap. Blood-soaked stone.
I got it.
There's combo abilities. That's interesting. I wanna zap. I wanna slash. I wanna stab. Yeah. It's so nice when they like go down on that last strike, which is awful, but
I can tell you didn't spend the conquest in a diplomat's tent.
I mean, I could have. Surveys the fresh corpses and nods with satisfaction.
I'm Verse, by the way. But there are more important things to take care of than introductions. Those Vendrian Guard we killed didn't come alone.
She gestures to the skirmish unfolding in the pass below, shaking her head. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna want to. Not so fast. First, explain what you're doing here.
The voices of Nerat told me to intercept you at Edgering Ruins before you busied yourself solving all of the camp's problems. Guess I was too late. You're due for a meeting with the Archons, but we should handle the small matter of this ambush first.
Why are the Vendrian Guard attacking now? Which I would also like to know.
My guess? The Vendrian Guard are testing our strength in battle, learning how we perform before they organize a real offensive. That, or they're really desperate to get beyond the mountains and couldn't wait until nightfall.
I'd be desperate too. I mean, there was that whole thing about, you know, like the edict that kills everything in the valley. That would make me want to leave. You fight like a storm. What's your role in the army?
A Scarlet Fury, one of the elite killers of our ignoble gang. You'll see more than a few of us around camp, but don't let that fool you. We're a rare breed. Most of the soldiers in the Scarlet Chorus are little more than farmers and children armed with rusted forks. Makes them easier to control.
Interesting.
The voices of Nerat called his best fighters to this siege. There must be something important about Vendrian's well, though don't ask me what. The Archon isn't in the habit of spilling secrets.
Okay. You're dismissed. Join the battle. I'm gonna want her with me, so join the battle.
Eager. I like that. Before we go, you might search among the remains of our fallen comrades. Wherever they're bound, I doubt they'll miss their boots, much less any rings or any useful iron they might be clutching.
She's not gonna tell her to honor the fallen. I see your point. Nice and practical.
No reason to pity the fallen. Before long, we might wish we'd joined them here. But at least we'll enjoy heavy pockets and warm toes. For the voices of Nerat!
For the voices of Nerat, we loot these dead bodies. What are you? Scroll, hide, potion, helm. I'm not putting that on my head. Well, it might look less dumb than this monk cap I have on. Where's my inventory? Right here. Oh, I can hide the helmet. Cool. Can I... Is there a spot for helmets, or can I not put that on? Rogue's leather. I know one of y'all probably see the helm. I do not, so I won't put it on right now.
Yes.
Oh, I was right. You have to select both of them. I forgot. Forgot how these games worked. Oh, cutscene. Eyes forward, now looking back. The Vendrian Guard warrior roars with his falx, head high, his words largely lost over the din of combat. You have a very square jaw, Tarkus. You're just all rectangles right there. Just love the geometry. Stand aside, or your funeral will be over. But the words, I don't talk, I just glare. Seeing you squarely in his path, the soldier points his weapon your way. I applaud your bravery, but I implore you to end this foolishness and lay down your arms. Yeah. Not a chance. If I surrender, I'm good as dead. At least we can drag some of Kairos' chosen along our short journey. I cannot talk today. Journey to the void. As he signals his men to charge, the sound of chanting rises from the south, drawing his attention. Scarlet Chorus reinforcements! Hurry! Bye. Mocking blaze. Run down the Oathbreakers. Let none escape. I sound like the last man I was making talk to. From the red mob of reinforcements from the south, a blood chanter emerges at the head of the rabble, the ornamental crest of her staff pulsing with crimson tones. Signing sigils of magic and wordlessly moving her mouth, the blood chanter scribes a series of spells into the air. A red glow surrounds the Vendrian Guard warriors as the chanter's magic worms its way into their minds, blinding them with rage. Ooh. Hold position! All of you! You there! Keep to the path! The warrior gestures along the canyon trail, but his soldiers turn their attention to the Scarlet Chorus, roaring challenges. No! Don't engage them! We need to run! His orders falling on deaf ears, the warrior reluctantly readies his weapon.
Trouble.
Oh, hello. Okay. She's joined my party, capable warrior, skilled. Okay, yes, I know. Any commands affect both party members. To select a single party member. Yeah. New companion directly, or you can enable their AI and have them attack and use their abilities automatically. Once their AI is enabled... Yes, I know. Okay. Stance. Okay. So, what do we want Verse to do? Let's figure her out. Burning Iron. I like that. You hit him. I want to use this combo ability eventually, but for now, we're gonna stick to the other ones. Let's use your one spell that you have on these fellows right here.
You got it.
Zap. Zap. Alright, help you out. I don't want to be killing you.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
Zap. I did nothing. Go over here. You hurt him. Okay. We good? Another cutscene. Purple! Crescent Runner. Come quick. We have a situation on the cliffside. They have the commander. Not the commander, who I haven't met and have no attachment to. Hold on. I know it's a life or death situation, but I have to loot these bodies. Ooh, gauntlets. Broken helmet. Don't want that. No. Greaves. More gauntlets. Maybe I can put this on her. Just take all. Okay. Where's the stuff I got? I feel like I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's in here. Okay, that's where everything went. Okay, helm and shoes and gloves and gloves. We have so many gloves. You put these on. Yes. And put these on. Yes. And does this look dumber than the hood? Yes, but we'll keep it on and we'll just hide it. Okay. Okay. Alright, we good? You have leg. Good. Okay. You look somewhat less dumb without the hood, so I can deal with that. Is there anything over here? Is there any... Aha! Blue. Here we go. Can I go in the tent? What's that? Head wrap. Grain. Weapons and armor are strewn haphazardly around the cart. Okay, so... Okay, and we're back.
I got it.
I got it. Dun, 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 dun. Is there anything down here? I'm not gonna check like every single barrel through the game. It's just that we're in a tutorial level, and thus I feel like I need to. Smeared in blood. Okay. So, the Vendrian's Guard attacked this camp, which is a Scarlet Chorus camp, which is why the sigils are everywhere. Ooh, who are you? Cosma. But draw attention to me. Well, there's nobody here, buddy. I don't know whose attention you're worried about. Okay. Party by the Blood Waterfall. Pelox, Tyranny. All of your names sound like medications. All of them. You come from the same Squareface family. I saw your brother back there. Stow your weapons or we find out how long a man screams before hitting the ravine down below. Cornered between a precipitous drop and a band of angry soldiers, the Oathbreaker warrior holds a disfavored officer at knife point. Drastus. Oh, that's what the guy was talking about earlier. Skewer him, or not for me, Graven Ash will protect. The disfavored officer winces, blood seeping from the seams of his bracers and cuirass. Red hair. Drastus. You are disfavored. Okay. You heard the man. He plainly invited you to use that little blade of yours. What are you waiting for? Permission from your pimp? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, so he's talking to his buddies. Alright. This blade, with a jerk of the knife, he slices off a clump of Drastus' matted hair. If you're so eager to see your ally dead, just step closer. Okay. I don't have enough athletics to do whatever she was gonna do. Okay. Think, what would Marion do? What would Marion do? Cool guitar, cool guitar. Okay, so, time, alright. So, she is not gonna be that like, she's up here, but I don't want to play this as super sympathetic to the disfavored or the Scarlet Chorus, not as much as I need to be, you know? And I'm thinking maybe she's gonna try and look for a way out of this edict that kills everybody in the valley, but you know, we're gonna try. So, release the prisoner and you might know the inside of a cell. We have to help Drastus. You heard Drastus, let him die. This attacks both ways. Release the prisoner. And I'm sure that cell will have daily visits from the Scarlet Chorus cats thirsty for a bit of torture. He shakes his head, pulling the captive closer. I'd rather not take my chances with death. Now that's unfair. I assure you it's more a hunger for torture than thirst. Thanks. But you are correct. We have no charity left for those who have laughed at our mercy once before. The blood chanter slams her staff on the ground, curling her fingers with a quivering hand. If you fools won't deal with him, maybe I will. Whatever you're thinking, don't. Not until Commander Drastus is safe. I don't care about Drastus. I don't. You have very pretty red hair, but I don't care about you. So. But caring about him might help me later on. She's gonna have to fight them either way. So I guess let's help Mr. Red Hair. I've gained favor with disfavored. Thanks. Tyrell dashes the blade across Drastus' throat. Okay. I tried! Blood gushes out from the commander's neck, drowning out his final words. Tyrell points the bloody knife toward you. Death to Kairos. Death to the Archons. The moment Drastus' body falls to the ground, the disfavored soldiers pounce forward, quickly reducing the Oathbreaker to a bloody mess. Oh. So there was no fight. Drastus' death will be a setback. He was a fine steward on the Steadfast. Aurora swallows, her lips pursed in anger. But with the losses we've sustained in this war, I'm the next to command. I will aspire to be half the leader Drastus was. I doubt that. One of the soldiers found some mage blather on the Oathbreakers. Mage blather, like nonsense. Okay. Aurora holds up a rolled sheaf of parchment. I figure you being trained in letters could, perhaps... Aurora looks down at the papers, her face blushing, and quickly thrusts the sheaf towards you. Does she not know how to read? Literally, all that training and nobody taught you to read? No. Oh, that pissed her off. I'm sorry. No, I guess I was too busy learning not to ask rude questions. Now, are you going to read this or not? Yes, I'll read the paper, bitch. Repeating the same messages in different written scripts, the parchments explain the Vendrian's guard desire to overthrow Kairos' archons and rout their armies from the tiers. The pages aren't addressed to any specific reader, but rather openly invites all who remain loyal to the younger realms to gather at Vendrian's Well. Recruitment material. They were trying to bring more traitors to the fight. Useless scrawling, nothing more. Do I have the option of hiding this from them so I can seek them out? I feel like maybe I'm thinking about this too much, but I kind of want to see. I'm going to lie to them. Miriam would lie to them. Miriam would lie to them. She wants a way out of this. There were likely other groups trying to flee the valley, but we can rest knowing we stopped this group. A shame it's at such a high a cost. The Archons are expecting you at the disfavored war camp. When you are ready to leave, exit by the southeast gate and keep going that way through the foothills. Bye. Okay. Oh, you're kneeling. How's that? Raw meat. Can I... Oh, I guess I can't loot him. Alright. Well, we can't get over there. Not yet, anyway. And since I put all of my points into lore, nearly, I don't feel like she's gonna be able to climb that, but we'll see anyway. Let's see. Okay.
Can't do that.
Yes, you can. Don't be a bitch. I'm gonna say first, because knowing Obsidian games, sometimes they make you fall from high distances, and when you try to do this. Nope. Okay. Does she have it? Oh, she wants to talk to me.
Need to talk? I suppose I can give you a moment of my time.
You had the icon.
What do you need?
Okay, let's just talk for a little bit. I can duel her? I might have to do that later. Are you a spy for the voices? She would she just out and ask that? Tell me something. Yeah, she's curious. Tell me something about yourself.
If you insist. I'm a Scarlet Fury. That should raise some flags for you. It means that I'm good at killing, and more importantly, that I enjoy it.
You sound like it.
What I won't enjoy are the pleasures of funerary rites packed with weeping mourners. Someday I'll fall in battle, and then they'll roll me into a mass grave or heap me atop a shit-stained wagon. One more anonymous, knife-riddled piece of meat. Until then, I plan to take whatever I can from life and have a little fun along the way.
Ooh, are we gonna get this philosophical, like, this early in the game? I feel like I'm just gonna ask this one question, so. Do you ever wish you could do things over and end up somewhere other than Kairos' army? That's as naive a question as I ever heard. Kairos is everywhere. If you aren't in the Overlord's army, you're being trampled by it. Of course, I could have labored in the family farm into my maturing years, married some dolt and littered him a nursery of squealing piglets. Having my body torn to pieces by smaller versions of me sounds like fun. Does it? Then one day, when I decided enough was enough, I'd slit my husband's throat over breakfast and run off to join the chorus anyway. My way saved a lot of time. Okay. I don't want to patronize her. I'm not going to say, you're a killer. She is a killer. We just saw that, so better to stick with the chorus. At least you understand. The chorus praises and rewards a thing inside me I would have suppressed in civilized company. Life is too short to repress every desire, right? Especially if I have anything to say about it. Okay. This was a cheerful conversation. Point. Mocking Blaze is pointing at someone. The prisoner is from the Tarkus clan? Then he's not just any Oathbreaker, he's one of their leaders. Aurora signals to her men by dragging her hand across her neck. No mercy for those who foment rebellion. Find a post and string him up. If his wounds don't kill him, thirst, starvation, and infection will do the rest. You're just a cheery bunch of folks. All must be given a chance to find absolution in the service of the Scarlet Chorus. The mage points a finger at the disfavored officer. And you know full well this has always been our way. He has the chance to be a slave or soldier. Only then do we feed him to the pigs. So much better. I tire of this nonsense. You keep recruiting these Oathbreakers, and then you fail to inflict order, and they defect, and we have to fight them all over again. What time is that? I will not let another one of these South Knobs come back to haunt us. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take just a little bit of a break, and I will be back. I'm back. Okay, I think I'm going to go for like 10 more minutes just because watching the timer on my camera is a little weird. So let's see. Well, I insist this Oathbreaker to be taken to the Voices of Narak, leaving us at an impasse. Fortunately, we have a fate finder here to settle the matter for us. She can't talk, unfortunately. Hasn't figured that out yet. But she'll fix everything. The chanter turns to you, an expectant smile creeping across her face. So, what say you? What should become of this prisoner? Yeah, the Corps should be allowed its chance to recruit new warriors. If that is how you wish it, the prisoner will go to the Scarlet Chorus. But mark my words, treating these curs with kindness has been and continues to be a mistake. I feel like I'm just gonna bounce back and forth between the disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus. Like, I feel like I'm gonna stay in the middle ground here because I do one thing to piss them off and then they like me, and then I piss the other ones off and then the other ones like me. If it will calm your nerves, I assure you this one won't be put on the battlefield. The mage snaps her fingers loudly, gesturing for her gang to listen. Make sure the prisoner is taken straight to the Voices of Narat. Aurora gives you a solemn nod. Until next time, Fatefinder. I know you have important business in the valley. No point in keeping you. She snaps to a salute. For the glory of Kybros! Alright. I tried to save his life. I feel like that's gonna come back to bite me in the ass, but that's okay. Horde. Mocking Blaze. Aurora. Stone Shield. Iron Walker. Very descriptive names. Cosma. Oh, you were the one that was hiding earlier. Fatefinder, what an honor to have one of Tunan's court visit our humble holdfast. Need supplies? Bursting with energy, the merchant slams her palm down on the top of the crate. If so, you've come to the right place. So what will it be today? I trust you've been granted proper stewardship of the goods you're peddling? Nope, that's gonna piss her off. No. Okay, is there anything I can sell? I picked up like a rock earlier. Yeah. There we go. We have money now. I don't want to sell anything else though. Well, okay, I can sell my dumb monk hood. I will gladly do that. I don't want to sell these two, so I can probably give them to somebody eventually. Trade. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Alright. Who are you standing all sassy? Oh, you're a horde. Okay. I'm not going to talk to absolutely everybody, but... Crescent Runner. Aha! And then I put his head on a stick, and then I put the body on another stick. Oh, you're not... Her name wasn't Horde. You're just all called Horde. Okay. Cool. Gotcha. Good to know. Okay. Is there a place I am supposed to go? Here? Maybe? That looks like an area. Oh, down here, maybe? No? Can we get over here? Where are you running? Where are you running? Ah, that's how you find out where to go. Okay. Who are you? More horde. Stone shield. Okay. Let's go around here. Let's explore. I don't know if any of you have played like the first Baldur's Gate, but there's one of the inns that you reach really early on. Like you have to sort of explore around the edges of it to find some stuff. And I remember being so annoyed because it was like the longest trek through pixelated grass in the world for like nothing. Just nothing. Just running around this whole friggin' castle. Climb the wall. Well, I don't need to right now, but, well, for the trunk. We will eventually. We will eventually. Well, okay, let's just go ahead and do it now. I'm going to save in case it throws me off the cliff, though. Okay, what's in the trunk? Locked! Do you have subterfuge?
I don't think so.
Nope, she doesn't. Alright, this was for nothing. Climb back down. When I get some sneaky friends, I'm coming back for you. Or when I become progressively sneakier. Okay, just a few more minutes. I want to get to something interesting. Hello. Okay. Disfavored camp. 2 hours. Whee! Pretty. So I should probably build up my subterfuge skill. Take what you can carry, but leave the cart. Otherwise we seize you and your wares. This is robbery. Okay. Hail, Fatebinder. The disfavored scout nods at your approach. Camp's on up ahead. Don't mind us, just clearing out the rabble. Sterling Hagnon. Okay. I still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are now disfavored lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion a proper toll, but she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is that? I'm not allowed to trade one thing for another. It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of the sort. No, I'm absolutely not doing that. And if you see one with a knife, I didn't give him that. I didn't give him the knife. He got that knife on his own, in my proximity. Nothing suspicious. You're on disfavored land. The warriors have a right to kill you. No. This is none of my concern. Bye! The Overlord regulates all trade. Okay, lessen the damage. Yeah. A trade permit? Well, how was I mean, to whom would I speak for such a thing? About giving peasants knives. Not us and not our problem. Maybe march your butt to Bastard City and plead your case before Tunon. But we'll lighten your burden and relieve you of your wares first. That should make the long trek a bit more bearable. Anything to be argued before Tunon may be argued before me. I am judge, jury, and executioner. I know I've lost favor with you. Deal with it. What's there to discuss? We should kill this mongrel, and the warrior pauses, placing her hand in front of her mouth. If the Fatebinder wishes to weigh in on the matter, courtesy demands we listen. The soldier clears her throat, looking at you expectantly. This is a disfavored matter, but I know the agents of the court do so love to throw their judgments around. Well, you could rob me now and have my supplies today. The merchant grabs a flask from his cart. Or you can leave me alive and have fermented honey all year long. I even know a few family recipes for painkillers and healing droughts. Certainly any army will need those. Are you bribing us with drinks? Ooh, what a coincidence. Your family recipe for wound paste smells just like the Scarlet Fury's own concoction. Where'd you steal this? I don't care where he stole this. Just leave him intact. Just leave him intact. But he has no permits. You're allowing this low-born wretch to profit when he should toil like any other conquered frontiersman. Fatefinder, it is your right to settle disputes when we lock horns with the chorus, but you have no authority in this matter. Well, then why'd you let me have authority? I have the authority to write him a trade permit. Trust me, he'll be of use to the Legion. Are you questioning my judgment? No. I can write him a trade permit. You seem so bent on protecting this tiersman, so be it, but spare us both the parchment. Understood, ma'am. You've shown me great mercy and will not squander it. I will endeavor to keep this camp supplied with knives to the best of my ability. My deepest thanks. I thought I was about to be robbed and left for dead. And here I thought the disfavored would thank me for trying to bring in fresh I'm trying. I'll be sure to keep my head down and not make any waves. We're going to walk away very slowly and fade away. Very good. Okay.
Will do.
Okay, she needs to ask me. Slow down a moment. I know we're both eager to watch the Archons bicker over tactics like a pair of magpies, but I need to ask you something first. What's that? The voices of Nerat told me you've come as a mediator, not meditator. Just sit there, just make a lot of noises. Considering the source, well, I can't help but feel I'm only hearing half the story. So let's have it out. What's so special about you? Lore 32 lie. I'm actually tallying the expense of the siege. She'd tell her that, I think. Why so suspicious? What else is the voices? I want to use this lore really bad. But I feel like I shouldn't lie to Verse, but then again, Verse is technically one of the bad guys. Women, whatever. I don't know. What do I want to do? I don't want to lie to her just yet. I feel like there's some flexibility here. There might not be, and I might be sounding really stupid, but we're going to try. What else has the voices of Nerat told you? Only that I could find you in the Edgering ruins. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of a crowd. You're the only one of us who hasn't spent the last few months bathing in the stink of the Mittani River. She laughs, but there's a forced nature to it. Thank you for saying I don't smell. Why so suspicious? It's just a feeling I got. When the Archons are together, the air gets as taut as a bowstring. I can't help but think that no amount of compromise will get them seeing eye to eye. So why invite a mediator from Tunon's court? It doesn't add up. Let's get some information out of her. I feel like she's talking. Why do you think the Archons are at odds? I've been with the Scarlet Corps since the early days of the conquest, so I can say it's been building for a few years now. There's an energy about those two, like a pair of storms moving to collide. I heard tell that Graven Ash and the voices of Nerat shared some bad blood in the Northern Empire, but I don't know any of the particulars. You sound like you know a lot of particulars. Like all the particulars. That's absurd. If the Archons cannot put the past behind them, they are unfit to command. Yes. Quick to anger, are we? I'm not disagreeing you, but I would take care where you speak your mind. Someone is always eager to report slander to their favorite Archon. With all the power they wield, those types are not quick to forgive. Let's be honest with her. I'm here to deliver an edict. I don't think I need to lie to her. And it makes up for fear I just gained. I somehow made her afraid of me. The woman with the mohawk is afraid of me. That makes a crazy kind of sense. Considering how long the siege has taxed the armies, I can understand why Kairos would send you with an edict to speed things along. Have you read it? Do you know what it says? The Archons must claim Ascension Hall by Kairos' Day of Swords or all will perish. Oh. Okay, so we do have a time limit. One more thing for the Archons to fight over. Well, thanks for cluing me in. If Kairos sends any lightning our way, just tell me when to duck. I really ought to be meeting with the Archons. She really likes me now. The war tent is just past the center of camp. She nods to the northeast. One last thing. Be careful around these disfavored types. They take their work seriously, and most have suffered too many blows to the head. But you haven't. Interesting. I like you, Verse. Feel like I'm not going to eventually, but I like you now. I will not step closer to present myself. Okay, I feel like this is a good place to stop, so I'm going to save it. Save. Alright, so that is our second episode of Tyranny. Please comment and subscribe, and y'all have a good day.